Good evening. Hello. We are live. Welcome. My name is Kerri Wade, and we're here to do a little Reiki tonight. I like to come on here every couple of weeks and share some complimentary Reiki. So, hello, Vicky. How are you? It was good to hear from you today. We need to catch up soon. Hopefully, this weekend. I think I'm going to have a slower weekend this weekend finally. So, hi, Nancy. Oh, God bless you, my friend. Nancy lost her mama today. I saw that on Facebook, and I'm going to send you lots and lots of Reiki tonight, Nancy. Thank you for being here. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. And oh, my heart hurts with yours, my friend. Hi, Jessica. Thank you for being here. Welcome. If this is your first time here, my name is Kerri Wade, and I am a Reiki master in Chandler, Arizona. Hi, Amanda. How are you? I do these lives every couple of weeks. And in fact, I'm thinking of changing it up a little bit next month. So I'd really love to have some feedback from you guys. I'm thinking about using Facebook rooms where we can all be on camera and interact together. Maybe do some Reiki, maybe do some Yoga Nidra, something like that. So I would love some feedback if you have any thoughts on that. Hi, Beth, how are you? A group of us tried it with Candace on Friday night. And it was just kind of just to see what it's like. Go into this room and see what it's like. And it was a giggle fest, actually. It would be a really fun happy hour thing because they have so many crazy filters that you don't even need alcohol. It is really fun. So, hi, Sarah. How are you? Oh my gosh, I haven't talked to you in so long. I feel like I've been out of town or something. There's so many people I haven't got to see, and not going anywhere for any live interaction, really. So we are still just kind of hunkering down at home. And I am going to start seeing clients again the 1st of June in person. I've been doing everything on Zoom and remotely since about the first part of March, I guess it was. So different world. It's a different world. And, it's really been a good time. It's been very enriching. I'm going to see if I can get this shared out on my page here. Bear with me 1 minute. If you want to share this live out on your own Facebook page, I really, really, really appreciate that. It helps so much to get this in front of more people and to bring healing to more people. And so anyway, hopefully June 1st, we're going to be ready to go. It didn't work. Hang on, people. Why is that coming up? I don't want to see that. What the hell? Oh, okay, so maybe I won't do that. So anyway, please do share it out. You might be more successful than me. And we're getting our new little space already. Got my bedding in, and we have ordered some things, and we're kind of putting everything together. It's a bigger space than I've had to work with in the past, working out of my home. And so I'm really excited about that. It's like in an executive office suite is what it is. And we're kind of back in a corner where it's a little more quiet. And got the curtains up, and they can completely black out the room so that we can look at the beautiful stars and stuff on the ceiling. And it's just going to be really peaceful and quiet and a really beautiful space. So I'm excited about that. We are going to finish getting everything set up, I hope, this weekend. So Jennifer Douglas, oh, here it is, hold on. Jennifer Douglas, who owns East Valley Thermography, is going to be a roommate, and she will be doing thermography appointments out of there 3 or 4 days of a month, probably, just depending on, demand and her time limits that she has. And I'd encourage you to go check out her website. If you're not familiar with thermography, it's very, very cool technology. And it is a diagnostic tool that is truly a game changer. I did a video with her here recently. Still fiddle-faddling around on my other computer here, sorry. And, okay. It's will, like, it picks up like heat spots in the body. So it can show inflammation. It can show different things that are happening in the body that aren't going to show up on a lot of other diagnostic tools. So for example, I mean, and this is like my biggest aha of it, the thing I love the most about it is that it can pick up breast cancer 8 to 10 years before it will ever show up on a mammogram. That's a game changer if you have breast cancer. It's huge. High day. And so anyway, I love the technology. She is so well versed in it and so knowledgeable. So that'll be really great. We'll be in the same space and we will work on alternating days, so we won't be there the same days. But be sure to check out her website if you'd like to learn more about that. EV, as in East Valley Thermography. I live Glinda. And so, Texas, how's Texas doing? You guys are out of lockdown too, right? I'm not sure that that's the best idea for me personally. I'm not a believer in it, but you know, everybody's got to do what everybody's got to do, and I'm okay with what other people want to do. That's, you know, neither here nor there for me. So let's get doing some Reiki, shall we? Reiki, if you have not experienced before, is an energy healing modality. It is a Japanese technique to bring relaxation to the body. And when we can get our body and our minds and our spirit and our emotions in a really relaxed state, then healing can take place naturally. So no drugs, no anything for this, which is what makes it so beautiful. And you know, it's different from Western medicine in the fact that we are working with the source, with the root cause of whatever's going on. We are working from the soul level, whereas a lot of times in Western medicine we're treating the symptoms, and so it is a beautiful integration with Western medicine. So anybody going through any kind of medical treatments, any surgeries, chemotherapy, that sort of thing, and it just works beautifully with any other type of thing. And then anybody who is maybe working on releasing some emotional blocks or some old trauma, that sort of thing, Reiki's beautiful with that. And so, yes, would you say, Christina, hi. Are you going to continue free Reiki after today? Yes, no, I just switched it up, the timing on it. I might do something different. I was saying in the beginning, I might switch it to like a Facebook Rooms format so that we can interact together and see each other on the camera. So I'll let you know here in a couple of weeks what we're going to do. I'm not quite sure how that is going to unfold yet, but I'd like to do something kind of different, you know, kind of freshen it up. I'd love to see your faces while we're doing this too, and be able to interact and have some conversation and stuff. So might just kind of play with that and explore a little bit. Also coming in June, another big thing. They've got a lot of big things happening in June. This is like the month. But there's a new healing modality that I will be offering. And this is something brand new. And my wonderful healer friend, Terry Ann, who is in Sedona, she and I have been working on this for quite some time. We've been meeting on Zoom every week and working on this, and we kind of just did our first dry run through of it today. And so we've got I'm thinking within the next couple of weeks we'll get it launched, and we're going to launch it with a great promotion, a great discount on it for the first month. So watch for news of that. It is called C Therapy, and that stands for Sacred Energetic Alignment. And that's exactly what it is. We are aligning you. We are clearing out old energy. We're releasing old stuff. We are removing low frequencies and attachments and all that sort of thing. We're doing some great grounding and protecting, and we're also doing some energetic healing and even some attunements so that we will be attuning you to some high frequencies. So anyway, it's really amazing. We did it today on each other, just a quick run through, and we're still just kind of tweaking and refining. So it's going to be really, really exciting. I think you guys are going to love it. And we both just felt like, felt so good. I told her, I says, I think my legs are hollow. That's how light I felt afterwards. And so anyway, it's going to be fun. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. Hi, Amelia. Welcome. Hi, Diana. So let's get going and do some Reiki. Everybody comfortable? Find a nice spot to sit or lie down, whatever's best for you. And there's really nothing you have to do while I send Reiki. If you want to, if you want to set an intention, I highly encourage that because I think our thoughts are very powerful. And so, set an intention for something maybe you're looking for some healing around. Maybe it's something physical, maybe it's something emotional, spiritual, mental, whatever it may be. Maybe it's something like, you need to manifest a new job for yourself. It's funny, I've been working with more and more people lately that having this downtime, being furloughed or just being working at home and that sort of thing, they've had more time to reflect. And I've had like 3 people in the last week tell me, I've discovered I really hate my job. I don't know why I'm there. I don't know why I never knew I hated it. I knew I wasn't crazy about it, but so, these things are coming up for people, and that's great. I mean, it's a wonderful awareness to have in this time. So maybe you're wanting to release some stuff that so that you can draw in something new, because sometimes we have to release the old to bring in the new. So Reiki is wonderful for that, and for healing relationships, for healing spiritual crises, all kinds of stuff. So settle in. Let's just close our eyes and take a deep breath in and let it out with a sigh. And another deep breath in. And release it with a deep sigh. I would just encourage you to continue taking some nice deep breaths. Breathe in long and slow through the nose. Hold it at the top for a few seconds if you're able. And then release it long and slow through the mouth. You can even pretend that you're blowing it out through a little straw. I love that type of breathing. Breathing is a way to really draw your energy in and settle it down. So whenever you're feeling kind of chaotic, or you're going through a lot of stress, or you're feeling anxious about something, maybe you're just feeling sad, like you have too much to do, your plate's too full, whoever has that happen, just sit and breathe. If you can give yourself even just 3 minutes to sit and breathe, you can bring that energy down. You can calm yourself that way. And so just practice it. Practice some different breathing techniques that resonate with you, that feel good to you. And just let it, I like to, when I'm breathing in, I like to visualize myself bringing in things like love or joy or happiness or peace or calm. And then as I release, I'm letting go of all the tension in my body. I'm letting go of negative thoughts. I'm letting go of maybe some kind of a thinking cycle I've been in, a stress that I've been in. So breathing in the good and breathing out that you no longer wish to have is magical. I actually started the Reiki tonight before I came on the camera. So you've really been receiving Reiki all along. Reiki is very much done through intention. And it is energy. So just in the same way that we can talk on cell phones without seeing a connection, without physically connecting to one another, we can do Reiki that way as well. We can send Reiki, we can receive Reiki. And oftentimes I know I have other Reiki practitioners that are on here. And so if you're wanting or willing to share Reiki with the entire group as well, that's wonderful. If you want to just receive. Or set the intention to receive it while you send it. I personally believe that our intentions are what really, really matter. While receiving Reiki, different people experience different things, so just be open to whatever might come up for you. It's not unusual to have something kind of flit through your mind, through your vision, something that maybe it's time to let go of. Sometimes you will hear some words of wisdom. You know, we all receive information from our intuition in different ways. So it's just being open and being aware of it. And just kind of making yourself a blank slate. To just let those little things trickle through. Some people will feel different temperatures. A lot of people see colors. So if you see colors or numbers or anything like that, get online and look up what that means. Because all these things have meanings. They all have meaning. I see numbers all the time. At the end of our Reiki tonight, I'm going to pull a postcard for Spirit for us. It's an amazing deck by Colette Baron Reed. And they're just beautiful messages. And so I asked for a message for our group that we can take with us into the rest of our week. I practice both Usui Reiki, which is kind of known as the traditional Reiki, and also Karuna Reiki, which is just a little different energy. It's different symbols and attunements. Karuna has a beautiful way of healing very gently, though. Very, very soft, motherly nature. And I think it's also especially beautiful for healing like past life trauma or even early life trauma, any trauma really. It's beautiful for trauma. It heals in a very gentle, soft manner. I also do hypnotherapy and yoga nidra meditation practices. Hypnotherapy has been a big one right now. A lot of people are dealing with different things and that they haven't had to deal with before, like staying home and being with a spouse all the time, or children, or parents. Sometimes you just need a little help in dealing with some things that might come up with stuff like that. Hypnotherapy can be used for a jillion things. There's so many things that it works beautifully at. Fertility, childbirth, skills, professional skills, athletic performance, exams, just feeling confident and removing blocks. Maybe you've experienced yourself sabotaging yourself over and over and over and over. Hypnotherapy can help you break that pattern. It's really beautiful at breaking patterns, habits. I don't think I told you what my website is. It's kerriwade.com is my website. I've been working on kind of getting that updated too in the last couple of weeks. Getting around to all these projects that it's hard to make time for sometimes, right? It's been a good period of reset. Oftentimes, people will feel energy moving in their body. You might get like a numb leg or arm or hand or elbow or something weird like that, or some tingling. Some people will feel it like, some pressure maybe in some part of your body, just feel like some pressure there. And so just breathe through it and release anything with your breath. Back to the breath again. Just let it go. Just like when you have a massage and toxins are released from your muscles, toxins are released through Reiki as well, or any kind of energy work. Once in a while, you might get what we call a little bit of a healing crisis, or I like to call it Reiki flu. And it's just that energy breaking up and moving through and moving out. And it's a time just to take a little extra self-care. Get some extra sleep and rest, drinking lots of water to help flush those toxins out of your body. Epsom salt baths. Sit and listen to music, read a book, whatever brings you peace and joy. Just allow yourself that time. It's a little different for everyone. But we just gotta let it flow and let it out. Keep an eye on my clock, but I can't hardly see it from here. I'll stop the Reiki at about 6:30 Arizona time. And we'll do our postcard from Spirit. The time thing is really difficult this time of year because Arizona does not go on daylight savings time. So although we are on Mountain Standard Time, when everybody goes on daylight savings time, we then are on Pacific time. It's very confusing. I wish either everybody would do daylight savings or that nobody would do daylight savings. So if you see like a lot of times listed on my thing, I'm just trying to keep it really clear for people because it is kind of confusing sometimes. So like I mentioned in the beginning, please feel free to send me any ideas or suggestions of things that you'd like to see. If you'd like to try doing a Reiki live, but like be a Reiki room, I guess, a room on Facebook, small group, we could all be on video together. We can have some discussion and do some Reiki or meditation or whatever. It's always good to have like-minded people, to have your tribe. Oh, sticking to my chair. Summertime, shorts, Arizona. Hi, Jill. Hi, Mark. And yes, I have pants on. I have shorts on. We're all starting to freak out about how we're going to have to go back to wearing pants and bras. This is over. Oh my gosh. This is one advantage of working from home for sure. You know, oftentimes when I come on and do these, I'll feel different things in different people when we're on, and usually it's kind of a collective thing. So, for example, tonight, I promise I haven't been drinking yet. Tonight, I'm feeling a lot of throat chakra stuff. And so, just as an awareness, maybe there's some of us here that are kind of stifling our words or not saying something that we need to say. Maybe we are living by somebody else's rules, not speaking up for ourselves. Just breathe into that area. If you're feeling any of those things, just let your breath go into that throat chakra area. And physically open. You know how you can open your throat, flex it a little bit, breathe into it, open it. Just give it a little love. If anybody has any special requests for Reiki, I'd like to invite you to put it in the comments. And after the Reiki tonight, I'm going to choose a number, and I'm going to choose one person to send an extra 15 minutes of Reiki to. Just you. Focus just on you. So let me know what you'd like some healing around. We'll count up the total number of comments, and then we'll just pick a random number, and I'll send you a message. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. So just so you know, I do distance sessions, either remotely or on Zoom or by phone, for Reiki, for Yoga Nidra, for hypnotherapy. And beginning June 1st, I will be doing in-person sessions again. Unless something terrible happens in the next week, and let's hope not. I'll be in my new space in Chandler. And I would love for you to reach out. KerriWade.com is the website. I would love to do a session with you. So be sure to make your comment on anything you'd like some extra healing around. I will be randomly choosing one comment to do a private 15-minute remote Reiki session with just you after this tonight. Oh yeah, we're about at our time. So I'm going to bring the Reiki to a close. And we're going to pull a postcard from Spirit. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Day. Thank you for being here. I love watching the pictures of you and Cash. Day in Texas has a really cool dog named Cash. And she's as batty about him as I am about my Connor. Doggos, they're amazing. Love the doggos. So this is a deck of cards by Colette Baron Reed. It's called Postcards from Spirit, which is exactly backwards on your screen, but that's okay. Yes, Vicky, he is my son. He is. He's a little shit sometimes, but I sure do love him. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, here's our message from Spirit. Oh my gosh, never sit in a leather chair. This is my grandma's chair. I wish you guys could see it. You can't see it. It's gold. It was my grandma's chair. She had it in her bedroom for years. Used to be in her living room, I think, once upon a time. It was probably purchased back in the 60s because it's kind of that 60s style. And I love this chair so much. I'm so happy it's in my house. Hi, Kristen. How are you? So good to see you. But I am sticking to Grandma's chair. I might have to wear pants next week instead of shorts. Put a towel down or something. Oh, Lord. Summer's here in Arizona. Here's our message. Dear you, now is one of those times you are being asked to add some distance. Take a step back and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath. Slow down and look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a light switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision-making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place. We know you will make the right choice. Trust us when we say now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad you did. Love you. I love that. Yeah, isn't that kind of what we're doing right now? And taking a step back from our lives and that same process that brings us to our new reality, to the next place that we're going spiritually and mentally and emotionally, there's also a letting go process to it. And it can be uncomfortable sometimes when we are growing and learning and moving into a new vision of ourselves. And so, change is hard for a lot of people, and other people do very well with it. And some changes we do well with, and so others we do crappy with. But it's all good. It's all good. And this is a beautiful opportunity as we're going through this, and people are trying to get some normalcy back into their lives. To just to just step back and be the observer. I love how it said that. Just be the observer. You don't have to engage in the fray. You can just observe. And that is a very, very powerful place to be. And it also brings a lot of peace and contentment into your life when you can separate yourself from it and just be in a neutral position. Just observe. We make things so difficult on ourselves sometimes, and we don't have to. So just be that silent witness. Be Switzerland. That's what I'm always telling people. I'm Switzerland. I'm not getting into it. So I wish you a wonderful week. Make sure you make a comment in here of something you would like to have some Reiki on. And I'll be picking a number and picking one of you to receive an extra 15 minutes of Reiki, which we will do this evening, probably in about 10 minutes or so, however long it takes me to shut down and count them up. And I will go have my mother pick a number. And so it's nice and fair. And I will see you all in a couple of weeks. Give me your feedback too. Please, please, please give me your feedback on what you would like to see going forward. Would you like to try a Facebook room? Do something a little different? Maybe, just give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. What would be fun for you? Let's connect in a little deeper way, and maybe have some conversation. Wouldn't that be fun instead of just me talking, blah, 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 Okay, I don't know what's wrong with me today. It's all the retrogrades. I'll blame it on that. Peace and blessings, my friend. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks.